Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, you know, I just would be really sad with all of you guys, man, because it's all of us together that really make this show cool. And speaking of all of us together, have you guys noticed something? Since Carson Wentz, the Joe Montana second coming, had a bad game, fumbling the ball, throwing interceptions, overthrowing receivers, and the Eagles finally lost a game, that we haven't been having all of these Eagle trolls in here throwing up all over the place, defecating on the floors, running amok. And I find that interesting because we're always known as the bandwagon fans, the team that people just support because they're winning, you know? Well, I got to be honest with you. My Cowboys haven't done jack over the last 22 years. In fact, they really haven't busted a grape. Sure, we've had some okay seasons, but to be a Dallas Cowboy fan like right now, after losing to Green Bay twice in the playoffs when we had home field advantage, to seeing those embarrassing losses that are historic that we had 3 games in a row, the fact that you're still here saying that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan shows me that I am a diehard one. You can say a lot of things about me. You can say that I'm old. You can say that I'm ugly. You can say I'm technology challenged. You can call me a name butcher. But one thing you can't call me is a fair weather fan, because I am here every single day supporting my team. And that is a true fan of a team, because win, lose, or draw, I'm here supporting my team. I can't say that about you Eagle fans who are leading the division, who are the second seed in the NFL, even though you were the number one last week. You guys completely have shut up. You've disappeared. You've dropped off of the face of the earth. And I dare say that I think you guys are scared, that you're a little bit worried about playing the Rams. I got to tell you, you Eagle fans that have been in here talking trash that now have disappeared, I'm done with you. You got no credibility. You are the true bandwagon fans. Now, the guys like Tommy Donnelly, the moron, or Lieutenant Mathers, you guys that are real fans that still come in here and talk, even though your team got their ass handed to them, that's a real fan. Take a lesson and take notes for some real quality Eagle fans. But enough about you guys. Our Cowboys, the good news is Dak Prescott's hands fine. He's there at Children's Hospital signing autograph, hugging fans and everything else. So he's in great shape. And this may actually be, this week, the healthiest our team has been. Lyle Collins will be practicing. Tyron Smith will be practicing. Sean Lee will be practicing. All of a sudden, you've got a Woozy who has missed all season, who looked fantastic last week. He'll be playing. So we're getting some guys back that we weren't expecting to get a whole lot from. We even have Taco getting a couple sacks and forced fumbles now. Could it be that things are lining up for the Dallas Cowboys? We know we had no hope pretty much after losing to the Chargers, who now look like they're a good team. They're tied for first in their division. At least we can say the teams that we all lost to were pretty much good teams, with the exception of the Denver Broncos. But when you start looking at this, to be able to play the Giants this week and the Raiders, who are reeling the following week, is a good timing not to have Zeke Elliott. But then to turn around and have Zeke Elliott come when we play Seattle and then the Eagles, that actually is a little bit of luck. Now here's the amazing thing. We had a few teams that we needed to lose last week. But when we look at games that are tied to Cowboys playoff races, 8 of them there are, 6 of them, of the teams that we need to win, are favored by Vegas. Maybe the stars are aligning. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. And in football, to make a run for the Super Bowl, it takes more than just being a good team, because you do need luck. You need a few breaks here and there. You need things to just happen the right way. Maybe a call here or a fumble there, or, a missed call. or maybe playing a team at the right time. Team's getting healthy. The schedule is breaking a little bit our way. And we have other teams that we're chasing that are going to be like a circular firing squad playing each other. So this weekend, games that we're looking at that have direct correlation to us, we definitely want the Saints to beat the Falcons. Falcons have a tough schedule the rest of the way. They got to play the Saints twice along with Carolina. You want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Lions, and the Lions, Matthew Stafford's hurt his hand, so we don't know how well that's going to be. Buccaneers have not been great, but you want the Bucks. We definitely want the doo-doo Browns to beat the Packers, but I'm not thinking that that's going to happen. We want the Vikings to beat the Panthers. Maybe there's a chance to get the Panthers, if not Seattle. Chargers over the Skins. Well, the Chargers are playing real well. The Skins, of course, not so much. That game doesn't have quite as much bearing because the Redskins are really out of it. They would have to be a game ahead of us, and that's not going to happen. We just have to implode. So really, we shouldn't even list that one. But you want the Titans to beat the Cardinals, who we're ahead of. You want the Jaguars definitely to beat Seattle, and that's the thing. Seattle has a tough road to hoe, and we play them. That is going to be key. If Seattle can lose to the Jaguars, all of a sudden all bets are off. Things look a whole lot different. And then you have the Rams playing the Eagles. I mean, let's face it, the Eagles only have to win one more game the rest of the season and they win the division. So catching the Eagles are really not going to happen, but you still want to see the Eagles die. Eagles die. So that's where we stand right now. Who knows what's going to happen, but it's the NFL. Sometimes it's not necessarily the team with the most wins that wins the Super Bowl. Sometimes you get lucky as crap and make it into the playoffs, and who knows what happens. So I'm still out here in San Diego. Today's my wife's birthday. The girls have gone out to do some stuff and enjoy themselves, and then we're going to do a tour downtown someplace and all. So I've got a little quiet time here with Joe Boo, but I got to tell you, this weather in San Diego is incredible. Have you ever seen the movie Harlem Nights? When dude was messing with the girl Sunshine? I can equate that because I feel like calling up Washington, D.C. Hello, Washington, D.C.? Yeah, it's Mark. I ain't never coming back. Click. Because this is phenomenal. Why the hell the Chargers would want to leave here, I just can't understand it. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. And we're just going to have to see what we're going to have to see this weekend with our Dallas Cowboys. Have a great day.